Hello and welcome to Adventures in VFK. This is Fairy Fanatic, and today we're going to continue our epic quest for Wizard Apprenticeship. So this is day 2, and it says, "Welcome to the VFK epic quest for Wizard and Apprenticeship Day 2, Legend of Merlin. Every wizard needs to know their history and the legends behind the wizards who came before them. Today's quest is the second day of your week-long epic quest for Wizard Apprenticeship. Upon the completion of your week-long epic quest for Wizard Apprenticeship, you will be deemed a Wizard Apprentice, and that may only be the beginning. On today's epic quest for Wizard Apprenticeship, you will look at the Wizard Master, the legendary Merlin." So let's start it. Merlin is perhaps the best known and revered of all wizards. He is most well known from Arthurian legend, but stems from a composite of origins. He served as the advisor to what legendary king? King Arthur. Correct. Press continue to advance to the next task. I'm going to continue. Merlin first appears in 1136 in Geoffrey of Monmouth's Historia Regum Britannia. This depiction of Merlin combined stories and legends to form a composite figure Geoffrey named Merlin Ambrosius, or in Welsh, Myrddin Emrys. Go to the Sleepy Hollow lobby in Victorian Age and say supernatural origin. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it's Geoffrey or Joffrey. I never know that. So we're going to go to the Sleepy Hollow lobby, and let's turn into a fairy. And I'm over here, and here we are. Let's go here. Ooh, I love having all the plants bloom when you get in here. All right, let's go ahead and put this in. And here's the next step in our quest. The character of Merlin that Geoffrey created became immediately popular, appealing especially to the Welsh and Celts. Other authors embellished Merlin's character and expanded his abilities. Merlin is depicted as not being a mortal being, but with a mortal mother and a supernatural father, which is where his magical abilities arise. In Merlin's later life, what character bewitches him and imprisons him? The Lady of the Lake. Oh, I thought it was Morgana that did that. Okay, we'll do Lady of the Lake. Okay. All right, so Merlin is said to have had great powers, and his instruction and advice was cherished and widely sought. He also was portrayed as having a somewhat joking personality despite his great power. He is also known to have connections to the Holy Grail. The Grail, it was believed, was carried to Britain from the Middle East by followers of Joseph of Arimathea and eventually recovered by Arthur's knight Percival. Go to Stonehenge in medieval age and say wizard lore. Copy our thing. And this is over here, room. One of the main roles of Merlin in legend is his king-making role. He is said to have advised the Archbishop of Canterbury to invite all the lords who wanted to be king to gather in London at Christmas. He advised them to go to church services. After the gathered aspiring kings left church, what did they see? A vision, the sword and the stone. We're going to say with the sword and the stone. Correct. Press continue to advance to the next link. Okay. Outside the church, the aspiring kings saw a large marble stone with a regal sword stuck into it. On the stone was the famous inscription that whoever pulls the sword from the stone is right-wise king, born of all England. Go to the medieval blacksmiths in medieval age and say king of all of England. Okay. Medieval blacksmith. Let's go. Medieval blacksmith. In the room. Merlin's advice and influence were critical and played an important role in persuading the aspiring kings to stand behind the young King Arthur and support him in his wars against the rebel barons and kings. What was the name of King Arthur's sword? Excalibur. Correct. Okay. Excalibur, the legendary sword of King Arthur, was said to have been imbued with magical powers. It was linked with the true king and sovereign of Great Britain. Some legends name Excalibur as the sword and the stone which provided the proof of King Arthur's lineage, while other sources say they are considered to be different weapons. The sword was related to the Arthurian legend very early. Go to the corner of Balta Street in Victorian age and say sword and shield. Balta Street. Okay. Okay, we can do that. And let's go down here. The room. And the Lady of the Lake, also called the Lady of Avalon, was of the ruler of Avalon in Arthurian legend. This lady played an important part in many of the stories and lives of the legendary Merlin, King Arthur, and his knights. What is the name of the Lady of the Lake? I think it's all of the above. I think she's been called... Oh, probably going to be wrong on this. Oh, okay. There are also other names that have been given to the Lady of the Lake in literature. She is also known as Ninian, Nivian, Nineveh, anyway, Niv, as well as Evian, including a number of variations. She is said to have been the one who gave King Arthur his sword and raised Lancelot after his father's death. She is also the legendary enchanter of Merlin, imprisoning him so to force him to teach her his magic. Go to the outside of Merlin's magic shop and say, Lady of the Lake. Okay, we copy this, and we go to outside Merlin's, and over here. Press continue to finish the quest. Good job. Okay, here we go. Thank you for playing the VFK Epic Quest for Wizard Apprenticeship Day 2, Legend of Merlin. All right, let's go back to our room and look at our pin. I love these pins. All right, let's take a look under pins. It's going to be the newest one. Let's make it big. Ooh, now that's pretty. We want to wear that. Okay, well, that's the end of our Epic Quest for today. And soon we'll be getting, pretty soon we'll be getting our Wizard Apprenticeship, and we can do a lot of other things once we get that. So we really need to go ahead and get that right off. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. If you like this video, click like, and of course subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below, and I will try to get to them when I can. So thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.